Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius for the month of October 2022. I hope all my Aquarius friends are doing well. Do let me know in the comment section how things are going for you and what you have been able to accomplish in the month of October, because we are close to the middle of October. Do keep an eye out on the blood moon, also known as the harvest moon, on October 25th. Also, do remember that towards the end of this month, the veil between our world and the divine world is going to be very thin. So pay attention to the messages that you receive. Pay attention to the messages you see as you go throughout your day. And do remember that messages tend to get stronger. So don't worry about missing them, because they'll keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger until you actually get them. So in the past position, we do have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Three of Wands. In the challenging position, we have Temperance clarified by the Strength. In the present position, we have the King of Cups clarified by the Judgment. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Empress clarified by the King of Swords. So definitely a lot is going on for you in the month of October. Let's start from the beginning. It looks like recently something changed in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is a really welcome card because it brings good luck. It is a change that is positive. You got what you wanted. Some of you may have been promoted. Others of you may have found out good news about your particular situation in a professional sense. But also, for some of you, some personal relationships may have gotten better. The Wheel of Fortune, it brings a lot of luck. So recently, the cycle of luck, the cycle of fortune actually came into being for you, dear Aquarius. And if some of you have not experienced that good fortune, definitely keep an eye out for that October 25th moon, because it will actually get rid of things that no longer serve in your life, so that there's space created for the wonderful things to come in. But overall, there are very positive energies moving towards the sign of Aquarius. So there should be some breakthroughs and progresses happening for most of you, dear Aquarius. Now, in the clarifying position, we do see expansion card, the Three of Wands. It is a card of expansion. It is a card of kind of focusing on something you want to create in your life. Maybe you are wanting to renovate your home, or maybe you're wanting to open a business or make a business grow. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion and growth. So you are looking ahead to experience more growth, which you will, because this combination directly impacts the outcome. You have the Empress, which means in the future outcome position, which means you are pregnant. Either you're pregnant with an actual human, or you're pregnant with an idea. You're pregnant with a desire. You're pregnant with a creation that you're going to bring into this world. The Empress is all about creation. And so, you know, this lucky turn of events, this good fortune coming to you, it's not by mistake. It's the universe recalibrating itself, because what is yours cannot be taken away from you. Now, in the challenging position, we have the Temperance and the Strength. That's interesting, actually, because both of these cards are major arcana cards, and they're sort of similar about being cautious and taking it the patient route rather than the fast route. Temperance tells me that you may be overly focusing too much on the details. Maybe you're micromanaging something a little too much. Maybe you're not feeling fulfillment. Maybe you're not feeling that something is perfect enough, and so you are definitely overdoing it by spending a little too much time on, the minutia, the details, and as a result, you may kind of feel a little bit of turmoil on the inside, where the nerves are playing up or anxiety is playing up. So definitely make sure to do things to take care of yourself. Maybe meditate, maybe take walks in nature, drink plenty of water, get some rest, find a place in your home or maybe near your home where you can be yourself and really kind of connect with yourself, where you find that peacefulness. And for that, you have to kind of be able to shut off all the external noise, because your peacefulness is your guiding light. Your stillness is your inner voice that guides you forward. So if there are, if there's turmoil happening on the inside of you, you may not necessarily hear your own guidance. So it's important to kind of find a balance, if you will. We do have the strength in the clarifying position, which tells me that you may be sharing too much of your good vibrational energy with people around you that may not necessarily deserve it. Maybe you're giving too much of your energy away. And so you want to focus on yourself. You want to focus on having that self-respect for yourself, if you will. Because, when you have a certain way of dealing with yourself, then other people pick up on that, and they tend to kind of follow your lead. Now in the present position, we have the King of Cups and Judgment, which definitely is a very important combination, because it tells me that there is a huge shift that is happening when it comes to your emotions. The King of Cups, he tends to be calm when things around him are all over the place, when things around him are chaotic. He is very he has very good social skills. He is very kind of calm. He's very he understands structure. He understands discipline. He understands compassion. He understands kindness. He understands emotions really, really well. And so he also understands that sometimes you do have to make tough decisions. With Judgment being in the clarifying position, and Judgment is all about reflection and realization, awakening, realizing that something has to give, something has to change in order for the progress to continue, because there are things you want to achieve, and in order for you to achieve them, sometimes change is necessary, and sometimes that change comes from within. And so there's definitely a very clear and big shift. There's some kind of a realization that you are having. Maybe your feelings are changing towards a person in your family. Maybe there are feelings that you have that are changing towards a person in your professional environment. There's some sort of a situation where your feelings are changing because of the realizations that you have had, because of the awakenings that you have had, and because you also realize that you have to maintain control over yourself, and you have to do what is best for you. And sometimes that falls into alignment with others, and sometimes it falls out of alignment with others. Everything is in flex. Other people have feelings. The situations sometimes change. You have feelings. So it's many different elements that have to come together in order to agree. But there is a big shift. There's a major shift in how you feel about something in your life that's going to allow you to have the progress that you want, to create how you want and what you want. That's going to allow you to maintain control. You're very smart. You're very cerebral, dear Aquarius. You understand all the complexities. You understand all the elements. And so you understand how to navigate forward as well. And remember, luck is on your side. side. The Wheel of Fortune carries a powerful influence in this spread. It is a card of destiny, and the Wheel of Fortune is generally granted by the divine to people who have really had a lot of tremendous good karma. But sometimes you overthink things, because we do see that with the Temperance and the Strength, you know, being overly cautious, being overly detailed, being overly like way too much in a way. But you have an incredible compassionate king, the King of Cups. The divine here is saying follow your heart, because your heart has messages you need to heed. You need to listen to your emotions, listen to your heart. But also remember that sometimes showing too much compassion to people who use it or abuse it or don't respect it in the way that it needs to be respected is going to be a problem. So don't show too much compassion to people that don't return it. You know, be careful. Realize that it is yours to give, and be kind of discerning when you do it. With the Empress, in the future outcome position, like I mentioned, you are going to be creating, and I think the divine is helping you, and I think that the messages from your ancestors and from your guides are coming in strongly through the veil. Some of you really pay attention quite well, while others are a little bit kind of like, what was that, huh? I didn't notice anything. But seriously, do pay attention to the signs that are coming through. They're there to guide you. You do have leadership, Aquarius. You do have a very good understanding about structure and discipline and control in order to achieve the happiness that you deserve, in order to achieve the professional success that you deserve. And it looks like you're getting a lot of clarity, because you have the King of Swords here in the clarifying position, and he is very much about logical thinking and rational approaches, and you know, being correct, because he's someone that is really good at communicating. You're communicating clearly, much more clearly as well, which is also going to help you greatly. But let's see what we can clarify with the two Shaman Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine, very much relates to the Empress. We also have the Feast of Plenty. I really like this bee. Bees are a symbol for abundance. Now, the cosmic womb is all about a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. So with the Empress, necessarily, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're birthing a new project. It could also mean that you are changing, and there's a new you that is emerging based on the experiences and all the things that you had to go through. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love, incarnate, and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired as so many ideas beckon for your attention. Know that you're safe, and explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You are in the most fertile cycle of your life right now. And of course, the Feast of Plenty tells me that you have options. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something you already know you love? You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that Feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning: avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what is seemingly promised, do not choose that path again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. I also, for you, dear Aquarius, pulled 2 cards from the Akashic Tarot card deck that I use for myself. I generally don't like to use this in my readings for other people, but because I do feel a little bit guilty that I'm late this month on doing the readings for you, I pulled 2 cards, and they are the Oracle of Delphi is 1 card, and Balance, 7 of Forces. Interesting. The Oracle of Delphi shows the Pythia, or the priestess at Delphi, sits upon a high 3-legged seat. Steam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. While the Pythia physically receives the perceptions from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. In this, we see the 2 important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. When you receive this card, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight in an Akashic vision of the world. The Balance card, it reveals a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. A desk holds balance, scales, scrolls, and stacks of papers. Shelves of books grace a wall where a door opens onto a light-filled room. Upright, this card indicates that a time of balance is at hand. All systems through the body, through nature, and through society seek to achieve balance. Stop and consider the parts of your life that you can bring into greater balance. During this time, the universe helps you to do so. You may have to confront important legal issues. You may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or there may be a need for legal action regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody, or divorce. Be patient and pay attention to details, as technicalities will be important right now, but things bode well. Justice is at hand. Take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice is balance in society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic, so the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. So the more you work on your inner balance, the better you will feel tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to visit me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.